Hello. Hello. Sound? Yes. Appear to have sound. Hold the phone while I close the door. No, actually, just leave the door open. Ooh. So, playing Dwarf Fortress. I've already started. This is the last. This is the last. This is a different fort from the last stream. I started all over again because last time I streamed I had just adjusting my microphone. Last time I streamed I had aquifers turn on, and I learned why aquifers are stupid. Because they're sort of just magical infinite water sources that live in your house, I was about to say, that live in the mountains for no freaking apparent reason. And that's stupid. Just checking up on some Twitch stuff here, getting everything going. Yeah, everything's going. Good. There appears to be absolutely no one watching. That is fine. I don't care. This will all go on the YouTube once it's done. Hopefully this will be a long-standing fort. We embarked on a relatively easy start. Well, as easy as it gets in Dwarf Fortress. There is woodlands, there's a river, bit of a mountain here. I have run a prospecting command and found that we probably have metal in here. Probably have some iron. There's magnetite at least, and limonite. Both of which should yield us good iron. And I've just disembarked, or just embarked, not disembarked, and have started making the fort. I'm just going to remove the up-down ramp here. So, really talking into this to no one in particular, unless you're watching this on YouTube later and wondering what's happening. I embarked over here. I have ordered the felling of a lot of trees over here. There's sparse tree cover here. But it should be enough. We can probably take down a couple more over here. no, that's not really what I wanted. Keep hitting the wrong thing. T, chop down trees. A little bit further, over there. And there. So, goodbye trees. See you never. And so, where was I? Yeah, I was talking about it. So we have dug down here, ramp down here. We should probably throw up a bridge. Let's do a bridge here that races that away. Yeah, in logs. And we will do a bridge down here. Now we'll do one over here. That also races this way. Maybe we do that here. Yeah, we'll do that here. No, I don't want it out of mica. Let's make it out of wood, this one as well. So, just to give depot access to the entire map, because this river runs from one end of the map to the other. And way down here. So the map is sort of segmented into three pieces. Means we need to connect them. That means the only access from this side to this side of the river is actually through what will be our fort at some point. But no matter. So here we go. We go down one. The hallway goes in here and turns around. Goes down, makes a loop. Goes down, make a loop. Comes into the depot over here. And the central staircase that go down into the fort goes down here and reaches the farming level. I believe I have hotkeyed this. Yep. So this is the farm level. We have farms. We have pig area. This will be turkey area. Seed storage. This will be something. I don't know yet. Still. And we have kitchen, butchery, and no, this is the kitchen. This is the fishery, that is the butchery, and this is the kitchen. And further down, still, a lot further down, we have the workshop level. And here in the, whoa, don't scroll. Here in the workshop level, there's a layout I like to use, that I'm really pleased about. I feel it is sufficient. We can do some things here. We can set the stone stockpile, which is the first one I make, to be in here. This should hold stone, but not all stone. It should not hold metal, and it's not hold clay. So only economic and other stone go in here. And unpause, the dwarves keep digging. They will keep digging out the next storage. I have queued this up using a little bit of priority. So this is now priority 3 to dig out. Which means they will do that before they start doing anything else. And that's going to be the wood stockpile. And we need to put in some workshops. And we will have Mason's workshop over here in Nice, apparently. Probably the stone we have most of around here. Also, we will have Craftworks workshop over here in mica, and the carpenter's workshop go in here. So the reasoning behind that is that masons require stone. Stone lives in here. Carpenters require wood. Wood will be in here. Craft dwarves, a little of both. Also sometimes metal, depending on what you're making. But they're close to the stone, which is heavy. Fairly close to the wood. And And the metal will be somewhere down here, so it won't be too terribly far for them to haul it. Well, actually the metal will be way down here. But it's not going to be used that much by the craft dwarf anyway. So that's taken care of. Then we can start prioritizing a few other things. Like, what's the first thing I would like to get done? I would like this to happen before anything else, because this is where we will store stone products. In the front here we will have stone goods, finished goods, the first 4 sort of rows, and then we will have stone furniture going all the way back. And all of these 3 sort of rooms will be masons at some point, but we're starting off with 1. I would also like to get second to this. I would want, let's see, would it be this area? Dugout. We'll take out a room here. So secondary, I would like that to happen. And then third, I want this to go up here and in here. Then you can clear this. Is that... Yeah, that seems fine. I'm just gonna check something real quick. If we go into the workshop and at the jeweler, where is the complete blockage on the jeweler? It's on that side. Okay. In that case, you just dig out these places. No, not that that really matters. We'll keep those at a 4. Just need the area to store, first of all. So the reason we're digging out all of that now is because we will have wood going in here. We have economic stone going in there. Finished stone products will go in here. And metallic ores will go in here. So then we have sort of everything we mine out will then have a place to, or mine out or chop down will have a place to go. Except for gems, but gems will live up here, so that's going to happen after the stone ores. And then we're going to do some more prioritizing once we get there, but for now, this will do. We just reach over and close the window. There we go, much better. Okay. Saving, that takes a little while now, so I'm gonna quickly run and take care of a few things while it saves for probably up to a minute. And we're back. Still not done saving. What a surprise. Not really surprised, but what a surprise. It's really slow process. I speak good. Really slow process saving in the latest version. Don't know what does that. And we're back. Good. Finding a lot of gems. That's good. Hopefully we can get a half decent jeweler soon. Wouldn't mind getting a decent jeweler in the first migrant wave. We're in summer now, so there could be some migrants showing up any day. Last time I played, I got 6 migrants in the first and second wave each, so 12 altogether. That was pretty useful. More dwarves come in handy. Let's see. Goods pile. Finished goods live here. Not every type though. Not metal, not gem, not other. Just stone and clay. And furniture lives in here. But still, not any kind. Not metal, not other. Just stone and clay. So now that we started a new map from last stream, there's no aquifers this time, which makes it playable. At least for a neat freak like me who needs the layout to be good. I can't fix aquifers. If I could make them go away or fix them, or there was a way for me to in-game get rid of them when you found them somehow, I could work around that, but since I can't, I'm not going to play with aquifers on. They're stupid. That's all I have to say on that matter. So, a thing we're going to set up quickly, just adjust my microphone so it's not in the way of my keyboard. This keyboard is good to see when you're playing Dwarf Fortress, so you can know where to click to get all your commands. Come on, microphone. There we go. I want this to make wheelbarrows on repeat. Activate a workflow. Yeah, let's add a limit. Wheelbarrow of any wood, but keep 2 to 3 around. Okay, so they're digging out the metallic ore room. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna get wheelbarrows done because they're gonna be wheelbarrows in the stone pile, which we'll need soon enough anyway. There we go, and now we have the other stone pile ready to be set up, but only metallic ores go in there. Okay, dwarfs, start sorting. Now we're gonna get dug out that. We also want you to make bins. You can make bins as well because wheelbarrows won't be that much in demand. Bins will be in much higher demand. Still, we don't use still have the same limit, 2 to 3 of those. So we're sort of in steady demand, so he's going to be making them all the time, as long as we have stuff to store. Because most of these stockpiles, excluding the stone and furniture and wood, actually, excluding most of them at this point, can use bins. But we also have then the food stockpiles, so we can use bins to store food. Oh, and we have the farms ready, so we can plant plum helmets in this. Actually, all seasons, A, B, C, D. Yeah, you're planting plum helmets. We'll want to do 2 fields of that, don't we? And we'll do pigtails all seasons you can. Caveweed all seasons. And we'll do sweet pods all seasons. Now we don't have dimple cups or quarry bushes, so that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be plump helmets, pigtails, whatever it's called. Caveweed is what it's called, and sweet pods. And we also have the other zone ready, so we can get and let's get the turkeys put underground. We have an area up here for the yaks, right? Yep, grazing area for the yaks, that's good. We also need to quickly go and gather stuff. Plant gather. Let's do a big plant gather this side of the river. There we go. And we can deconstruct the wagon. And we need to set up a hotkey for this. 3, name, work, shops. Zoom here. Good. Then we have a good hotkey. And then some more stockpiles. E for gems. One here. Another one here. This lower one takes only rough. And this upper one takes only cut. All right. And then we want, let's see. What should we prioritize now? We have a place to store these, we have a place to store those. What we're actually making early on is wooden things. So I'll get that cleared out there. We'll clear that. Open it up at least 3 places just because. And we'll leave room here in case we want to expand something. We could expand the stone pile in there if it gets too cramped. But preferably I would like to stretch that out this way then. We could also and get to the case where we need more wooden product stockpile. And we need to open up these, otherwise nothing's gonna happen, right? There, come and dig, dwarfs. So we'll make some space for our carpenter to put his bins, put his wheelbarrows, and we will get the mason going here, making door. Add a limit, door of any rock, range 2 to 3. No, actually doors we would like more. Because when I build stuff I want to put in doors, we'll do 8 to 10 doors. Yeah. And we will get the miners to, once they've dug out the wooden storage area, they can finish the rest of this space where we need to put up more masons, because I want a mason going making blocks as well. And actually, you can open up this, which will be a mechanic. To start making rock mechanisms so we can get some traps going sooner rather than later. Workshop, carpenter. One more carpenter. Good. We'll get him set up. Open up Dwarf Therapist while stuff happens here. Just have a look. Yeah, looks like I have set up everyone the way I like him, except my hunter. Yeah, fixed him. Just leave Dwarf Therapist open. Running in the background. We can look at that later once we get some migrants. We'll look at it together. And here we see wheelbarrows have started coming around. There's been a wheelbarrow wheeled in here. And once the wheelbarrows get stored, we will probably get, let's see, goods, finished goods here. And furniture here. Only wood. And here also finished goods, but only wood. So there we go. Everything has been stored. Or has a place to go. At least. Hasn't been stored yet. Another thing I want to set up is the metal storage area. It's going to be similar to the other ones. Not there, up in there, center, and there. Yeah. We'll do that under priority 3. The reason I want that happening now is that if we get this started now, we can get the anvil moved in. Not that I think some kobold is going to come running around stealing our anvil. You wouldn't be able to get away in a hurry, at least. But it's good to get it indoors, so we don't have to worry about that. Extracting from plants? No, not yet. Why not? If I hit B. Empty food storage item. We have drink producing plant. But I did set up.
Some haggard-looking migrants have arrived.
Yes, migrants. Sweet migrants. Sweet, sweet migrants. Let's see. Dwarf Therapist. Welcome to Dwarf Therapist. Migration wave. Read. 8 migrants. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. We hit the jackpot here. We have 8 migrants. 8 delicious migrants that will all serve us very well. Let's see. You will all be unassigned workers. Hit you into professions. But one is very good at stone detailing. Not that it matters, because stone detailing, masonry, and stone crafting, I use my unassigned workers for. There's no particular mason or stone crafter. All dwarves do stone crafting. At least in my fort, they do. But we have here a great doctor. Now, in later game, I have a custom profession for a doctor. That's a little bit fancy right now, because if I set his profession to a doctor, he's not going to do anything else. So I'm just gonna manually go in here and say that he can also do a lot of doctoring. He's also a very good glassmaker. But not terribly good at gem cutting and gem setting. But glassmaking would be good. Because we do have sand, but then again I need cloth industry before I start actually producing glass. Because I need to make bags. Which is annoying. But it's something, at least. I could set him to cutting, but I might want to wait. Whoa, that's my phone. Shut up, phone. Yeah, I'll wait. I don't think I want to set him to gem cutting or gem setting just yet. We might want to reserve him for a glassmaker. Make him into a glass blower / doctor. But actually, looking at him, I'm gonna say he's gonna be a jeweler. But you won't do any jewel things. You will do all of these things. Because I don't want him to be an unassigned worker, because he's gonna spend way too much time hauling crap around. I'd rather have you do 100% glass making. Could I do that? Let's quickly jump back into Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I love this song. Hello, kitchen. Pigtail seeds. Cannot be cooked. And I probably don't have any pigtails. Okay, we need to think about this. Well, let's let's complete the work we do in Dwarf Therapist first. For now, he will be an unassigned worker because I do not have discard changes, right? You will be an unassigned worker, but I will assign you to doctoring because you will also be the chief medical dwarf at present, because you are way better at everything than our stock carpenter diagnostician here. So you will just be an unassigned worker, you will haul around, do things, and later you might be turned into a glassmaker / doctor. You will be a fish dwarf, because you're good at that. And you will be a metalsmith, because you can do metal crafting, you can do blacksmithing, you can do armoring. You're not as good a weaponsmith yet, but that doesn't matter. That combo there, that is pretty great. Got lucky with that one. Yeah, go. Like so. Then we can go into Dwarf Fortress and get a few things straightened out immediately. We'll set up workshops. We need Mason's workshop. Here, one more. And then we do need a mechanics workshop, which will be T, mechanic. Also made in gneiss. Just quickly gonna check that I have mechanics set for all unassigned dwarves. Yeah. That is good. Do we have someone who is half decent with carpentry? Yes, there was a dwarf who was half decent with carpentry in the latest migration wave, so I'm gonna make him a carpenter as well, because we're gonna need 2 of them. So we're gonna let them do their thing. Hopefully we get a big migration wave in next season as well, to get things going. Here we have stuff ready. Then you can start making beds. Add a limit bed of any wood. I want 8 to 10 beds. I usually build bedrooms modularly, or the bedroom floor, living quarter, modularly, so that I will add 1 module every time, and that is usually 8 bedrooms. No, 8, no, sorry, 10 bedrooms each time. So he will make that. You will make barrels in this workshop. You need that to start brewing. Barrel of any wood, range 2 to 3, same as bins mostly. These need masonry, they haven't been built yet. So now stuff will start moving a little bit more because people are really getting into working. And that means we will have more stuff happening. So, here are the Mason's Workshop. Yeah, you're set up to make doors. I'll set this one up to make blocks of any rock. No, not rhyolite blocks. Why do you do that? Block of any rock. Workflow. Make this more repeat. Yes, please. Add block of any rock. Well, quite a few. 75 to 100 blocks of rock. Okay. And I want some doors put in to the butchery and fishery. Front and back. Because you never know when they leave something rotting lying around, and we don't want the stink to spread around everywhere. But we do want a special stockpile set up. Put one here. This will be for not animals. I did that completely wrong. Let's PX. Go away. Build. No, not workshop. Tanner. Go in there. Leather worker is gonna be E. In there. And then there's one more which I can't remember. I'm just staring at it right now, thinking about whatever the heck that is. Nope, can't remember. Okay, let's not care then. And that means in here we want a leather stockpile. Yeah. And we're gonna put another stockpile over there. So this accepts leather. This takes leather as well. Just gonna disable that because we want this to be finished goods of type leather. We also want Finished goods can also go in here. Not that I think we'll have much leather furniture. What would leather furniture be? I don't know. Leather bag, maybe? Can you make a leather bag? Bags can be made out of leather. That makes it a heck of a lot easier. Because we can always get some leather. Let's have a quick view. I also want armor in here. Just gotta set that up. Armor of not metal, not other, but leather. Yarn armor. That will be the day, huh? Fear me in my yarn armor. I have a woolen sweater. Although supposing you boiled it, it would be pretty damn hard. And also very small. Probably good against bludgeoning damage. Not so much slashing or piercing damage. Possibly. You never know. Units. Other, there are badgers in the air. And a weasel. So we need a dumping stockpile to put all of our crap. It'll go back here. We will put most things in here, but we will not put in bones. Nor here our wool. We can use that. I think skulls are safe to keep indoors as well, but we can keep them out here. They won't be that much used. But we do then want a refuse stockpile over here, which is going to be forbid block all. Hair and wool can go in here. And then we can build a workshop. Is it the loom? I'm gonna have to ask the Dwarf Fortress wiki. Loom? I don't think it is the loom. I think it is the farmer's workshop. Farmer's workshop. Process plants. Spin thread. Yeah, because he can spin thread. So we need a farmer's workshop. It's right in front of me. W. There it is. Farmer's workshop. And then we need a loom next door. And then we need a clothier's shop, I would guess. Over here. And then we could use a cloth. Stockpile in the middle here. Will that hold any cloth then? Any thread, any cloth. Yeah, that's good. And then finally a goods stockpile over here. We will technically enable... We'll technically enable that over here. So we have silk, yarn, and plant cloth. Furniture can go over here. And also technically plant cloth, silk, and yarn goods can go over here. As well as armor. Not of metal, but plant cloth, silk, and yarn can go over here. So that sorts it out nicely. hit up some Twitch details while I do absolutely nothing. Times they are changing. All right, things are looking up. We will actually build the metal crafter, the metalsmith's forge. We'll build it now. No, we need to dig it out first. Ha ha. Dig, dig. Let's make this really important. Dig out this. And these as well. And close them off, like so. We also want these dug out, but they can go on a much lower priority. Like so. We will put this in, and we want to put these in as well. And I just say these and that, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I will explain once the dwarves start digging. So as I said previously, we have carpenter's workshop set up here because we're storing wood in here. And looking at the wood situation, I think we need to go fell a lot more trees. But wood is going to be stored in here. Now, not only carpenters use wood, craft dwarfs use wood, so they can take it because they're over here. And they also have easy access to stone, which is heavier. Masons, as I said, go here because they have stone. Stone goods go here. In these three, there will be wood furnaces. They will burn wood into charcoal. Charcoal will be stored down here. The ore smelters will be in here, turning the ore-bearing rock, that'll be over here, into metal bars. And metal bars will be down here, and metal products will go in here. So now we have enough to put in the metalsmith's forge. We need one anvil, we have that. And we will use gneiss, because why not? And then we will get the goods stockpile set up over here. Ugh. Let's do that again. Goods go there. Furniture goes here. No stone, no other materials, only metal furniture go in there. Finished goods. No stone, no gem, no other, only metal furniture go in there. Excellent. And we will build Craftworks workshop. More of them. Okay, a message on the phone. Who's that? Blah de blah. Just a friend talking about some work stuff. Actually, I am going to send him a thing.
Can't do that there.
Whoosh. There we go. Fantastic boat. Let's see. This has been made. We should actually get a bone stockpile put in close by. Because the craft dwarves will use bone as well. So, where could we put that? Oh, the mechanic has been built, has it not? Yeah. Cool. Make me rocket mechanisms. Repeat. Add a workflow, add a limit, mechanisms of any rock. Keep 2 or 3 on hand for fun usage. Our metalsmith has been made as well. So now we need a bin bar stockpile. We will keep bars and blocks in here, but only the metal bearing kind. Good. That's been taken care of. The smelters will put wood furnaces in place. Here. Here. And here. And we will get the smelters going. Here. Here. And here. There we go. Start working, dwarfs. Don't be so lazy. How are we doing on wood? Let's see, can we get all of this wood, please? Plong. Gotta close that window so you don't get my Hangout notifications in the sound. Good. So, farms are going. Are you making brew drinks from plants? No, you're not. Good heavens, that has to happen right now. Workflow, add a limit, drink of any material ranging from 75 to 100 units of booze. And we will set up our people. Our bookkeeper, you are an adequate record keeper. Our broker, you are an expert persuader, an expert judge of intent, an expert comedian, and a great pacifier. However, I think it's this guy. You are a competent persuader, you're adequate judge of intent, and you're also an adequate appraiser. We need the appraiser more than anything for our broker, because he will tell us what things are worth. Chief Medical Dwarf. It's going to be the unsigned worker because he is a skilled diagnostician. He's also excellent doctor at everything else. You are an adequate organizer. Yeah, like that. And then we need to set up offices for these two gentlemen. We might just do that up on the farm level. I have 2 rooms available. Just gonna quickly set up this area. coal in here. There we go. So the lack of trees on this map might be a problem. Because we would like it to be more trees. A ton of trees is good, because we can burn it. What else do we do with a tree? I mean, we're dwarfs. See, I don't feel that there is enough wood coming in here. See, we have someone who is decent at wood cutting. So we're just gonna take wood cutting off of our carpenters. I'm talking and realizing you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm in Dwarf Therapist, changing things around. So normally I have the carpenters set up to do wood cutting, but one of our unassigned workers is actually better than both of our carpenters at wood cutting. So we're just gonna change that around, and hopefully he will have more time to cut wood than the others because they are busy crafting things. Actually, we could turn off a few things for him. Like, say, he doesn't need to do... No, architecting needs to do. Where is it? He doesn't need to do furnace operating, for instance. But he can do all types of hauling. Yeah. Get a little bit of a custom nickname or custom profession set up for him, so he's gonna be Lumberjack. Change. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Then you just have to get the axe from one of the others. So who was it? Ah, here he is. He is now Obok Berast, the lumberjack. Felling a tree. Hopefully it doesn't fell it on him. And we have this super annoying flute sound. Cancel store item in stockpile. Item is inaccessible. This will probably be the wood, because he's dropping it into the river, which is super annoying, but we can deal with that. I'm quickly going to Google how to get rid of the annoying flute. Remove annoying flute DF. Here it is. Sound send the annoying beep. Find it. Opens. Blah blah blah. Let's see. There we go. I found it. So we will head into Smuggler software. Open. Navigate to SoundSense. Can do. Where's our Dwarf Fortress folder? Here it is. Data. DF. Hack. No. SoundSense. Where are you? SoundSense. Packs. Default. And we're looking for something called Sample XML. for pattern, that's going to be stupid. Yeah. Here it is. I'm gonna delete that and save. Yeah, invalid XML parsing. I know. Don't care. Now, where is SoundSense? Can we reload configuration? So, hopefully the annoying sound has gone away. What is it they're trying to store? Willow logs. Yeah. I was expecting as much. Let's toggle and forbid them so they don't do this all the time. There we go. All of these are now forbidden. So now stupid dwarfs won't be running around trying to pick wood out of the water. Good. And then the next thing to set up, you're making blocks, you're making doors. You can make chairs, or thrones actually is what it's called. Add a limit chair of any rock ranging from 2 to 3. We don't need as many of those lying around. You made doors. You can also then make tables. Repeat. Table of any rock. We need 2 to 3 of those. And we will put in doors here and here. Wait for them to make tables. And we'll put tables and chairs in there. And we'll have offices for our manager and our bookkeeper. Who are the only ones who need something right now. And speaking of bookkeepers, we will get him to do all counts 100% accurate. So that's going to be good. Now we have a lot of wood coming in. We will set up a charcoal job on repeat. We want to keep a decent amount of these around, 25 to 30 at least. We might want to up that later once we start making things. Because these will start... Silver nuggets. Okay. Yeah, so once we start making things, we will want to up the production, because if all of these 3 are going, they're going to eat through that in a matter of seconds or minutes. It's not gonna last long. And while we're at it, we are going to jump into DFM. Masked Phantom has followed. Thanks for the follow, the Masked Phantom. Video hack, auto butcher start, auto watch, adding to watch list. Just gonna wait for the pop-up to say added stuff to watch list. There's nothing here. It has 5151. Target 10, 10, 10, 10, all.
Autumn is upon us.
And it's in save state, so that's going to take forever. don't get what's slowing that down now. Super annoying. Oh. Like maybe I should turn off autosave for seasons. Then again, it's not that often, but it's a little bit annoying that it has to spend like a minute to autosave every season. We can get rid of DFhack. No, actually not. I have more DFhack things to do. Once this gets going. We need to set up the auto butchering of our animals. Because the pigs are going to start breeding and the turkey eggs, or the turkeys, will start going. Actually, we need to probably make nest boxes for them so they can start breeding more. The turkeys keep leather, don't they? Let's have a look. Turkey. Hey, there it's going again. Turkey. Targets for all and all future lists. Starting. New races. There we go. We have all the things. Oh, and this reminds me that I need to check the unit list. Let's see. We had migrants. Yeah, and there's a couple of things that need to be raising. But and I forgot to take away a DFhack because I wasn't done with it, because we are going to do 0, 0, 0, 0 cat. We don't want cats. And for turkeys, we'll do 20, 20, 10, and the last one's male. 2. Bird. Turkey. Yep, bird, turkey, done. And then actually for most things, 10, 10, 5. No. Yeah, 10, 10, 10, 2. All. Does that affect the ones that I have set to 0? Yeah, it does. So I have to get the cat going again. Turkey going again. 1 cat's marked for slaughter. Yes! Go away, cat. Stray cat has been slaughtered. Fantastic. Do we get leather from cats? Cat. It will produce 0 to 4 bones, 1 skull, and skin, raw hide. He's tanning a hide. Do we have a cat leather hide? If so, that's hilarious. Okay, he's done. Let's look at the stock. And advanced leather. 1 cat leather. Good. Go away, stupid cat. Now let's just quickly check the list again. So no cats. We can keep 10 of everything else, including dogs, horses, pigs, rabbits, birds, and yaks. Yeah. That's good. Wait, what did I put on bird? 10 female adults. We could technically do 20. Yeah, let's do that. Let's up the production of turkeys. So we will keep a maximum of 30 of all the little runts. Or actually we can do... 20. We'll butcher the males sooner, because we don't want all those males. So we'll go like that. And then we can take away DFAC. Go away DFAC. Let's see if we can put up a little bit of a wall in here. Like that. Building present. Yeah. And then we put in, not a bed, a door. Needs wall adjacency. Yeah, but it'll come and fix that for soon enough. And we should get a table. Put in here. Another one over here. A chair. Behind it here. And a chair behind it there. So that'll be our offices. We can get our manager going. And then I can tell the manager to make me nest boxes. So I would like a bunch of nest boxes. Let's see. Build us a farm plot. There, just to get that done as well. Keep the symmetry going. What was that? Cancels fell tree, dangerous terrain. Where? Yeah, down here. There's no tree here. Of course you don't want to fell a tree down there, but it's... I have no idea. These dwarves, they confuse me sometimes. Here we have, let's quickly check. So, Domas, Shiz something, and Uvaj, the two miners, require rooms. Assign this to one of the miners, the manager. Yeah, keep that allocated to our current manager. Assign this and keep this auto allocated to our bookkeeper, so they can start doing some work. And now we have the possibility of putting in a door with the chickens. Or not chickens, the turkeys. And we can order up nest. Now we'll make them out of rock, because why wouldn't you? Get me 20 nest boxes. Nest boxes is one of them super annoying things. The outpost liaison. And a caravan. So we will need to get the trader going here. And also... why are there no... what? Block bin? What's in it? Charcoal? Can't I trade? I'm confused. We have the leather bin, we have some wood. Stone, okay, we have silver nuggets. hopefully we can get something for the silver nuggets. Ooh, magnetite. We could melt them. I know we could melt them and make silver, but there's bound to be more of them. And we would like to possibly buy something. No, not horn silver. Who gives a shit about horn silver? I don't know if they're worth anything, just being silver nuggets. But we'll see. Ideally, I would like to buy a leather bin from them, and possibly an animal if they have anything. If they have a yak bull, I would definitely want to get that because I believe we have a yak cow. That means we would have breeding yaks going on, which will give us more meat and also more leather to make more leather bags. Because I think leather is the more easily available substance for us. Jesus, we had a lot of silver nuggets. It's good they're not in a box somewhere, because that would be very much easier. Okay, we're just gonna take this last one. That has to be it. They're gonna fill up with silver nuggets here anyway, so we'll see. Go dwarfs. Piglets have come, that is good. How are we doing on animals? Turkeys are going strong. Yeah, we have a yak cow and a female horse. We also have an annoying bunny and a couple of puppies. We should probably start training the dogs. War or hunting training? See, I don't think we're gonna war train the two girls, and we're gonna do hunting training for the boy. Keep the dogs going strong. Any animal trainer? Do we have anyone set up to be an animal trainer? Just quickly gonna check in. Yeah, the hunter can do animal training. Good. They have arrived. They're unloading their goods. Probably not ready yet. Usually takes a little while. And we have a ton of silver nuggets to bring up. Stray hunting dog. Just like magic, we have dogs. Overall training. Here are the things we can train. We have good familiarity with a lot of things. I don't think there's anything terribly exciting around here we could trap. Badgers. So our overall familiarity with badgers. Can we train badgers? Can badgers be trained? The wiki will answer this. Badger. No, not Badger Man, just Badger. Butchering tamed exotic pets can be used for breeding. Yeah, so they can be domesticized and tamed, but they cannot be trained. All right. So the dwarves were hauling up all the stuff. Yeah, we can talk to him. Let's discuss our situation. There is much to share. Information to the civilization world info. Okay, we might peek that later. What requests do you have of our merchants? Leather. Gotta love leather. But also steel anvils. Just to get that going. What else do we have? We can want some bags. Yeah, bags is also going to be important. Glass and sand, not so much. We have sand and we can make glass. Okay, keep that in mind. Yeah, looking over the document. Looks fine. Great stuff. Let's talk what we're willing to offer for our crafts dwarf ship. They are very interested in blocks and armor. Footwear and cut gems. Yeah, I would love to give you cut gems, but I have no cut gems because I have no decent gem cutter. So if you could maybe send me a gem cutter, that would be terrific. Farewell, I look forward to our next meeting. Our fortunes rise and fall together. Yes, they do. Are we done bringing all of the stuff up? Who knows? Let's talk trade. They are not worth shit. What was... let's bring up some blocks. They were really interested in blocks. So we'll bring up some of the blocks. And we will trade. See what you have. First of all, we will search for cage. What do you have in a cage? You have a actual bull. I'm not too interested in an actual bull. You have another yak cow. I have one of those. Don't really need that. You have a boar. Could buy the boar. That might get us going on breeding the pigs a little better. Will be 2 breeding males. I believe I set up those to be 2 males. So let's see. Yeah, the boar. Good. No, not that. Cute. Clear the search. And what do you have in terms of leather? A leather bin? Do you have a bin full of leather? Plump helmets, moonstone ring. Silk bag, chest. You don't actually have leather. Alright. Well, how about you have a bag? You have a llama wool bag? We'll take some of these bags. Yeah? And if I give you all of these, you make a profit? I doubt he's going to be willing to trade. Wonderful. Yeah, because we're dwarves and we love each other. This is great. So... let's see. Cull pending on top. Pending mixed in. No. Yeah, pending on top. What do we have? Not much? Okay. Head to the workshops here. No, actually not the workshops. Farm. Here we are. We're gonna dig into this area over here. How soon is that gonna happen? I can make it very soon by just doing this. Come on, miners. Ooh, there's activity in chat. I haven't been paying attention to chat. Dwarven forts. With the trading, make many tiny trades as opposed to one big trade. Is that more beneficial? is that I'm guessing that would then be related to he makes a small amount of profit on a small trade and he's fine with that, as opposed to a huge trade he would want more profit. And possibly also every time you trade he gets more happy and enjoys the... Each trade gives you 50 experience points split among trade skills. Oh, so it levels up our broker. That is a good idea. I'm gonna do that next time. I sort of already traded all the things I got. But that is a good idea. I know I don't need a big zone like this, but we're just gonna get this to be... This is the sand area. Go collect sand. And we would want... We should set up a area over here, probably. Or maybe up here by the gems. We'll do it up here by the gems. Because glass is going to be stored up here by the gems anyway. Not a workshop, smelter. It's a glass furnace. Glass furnace way up here. So interesting thing about the trade. I never really thought of that. That you sort of get experience on the broker for trading, or for each trade. Something to keep in mind for the future. And we should probably also at this point start digging. We'll go down to 20. Just to look for some more minerals. Start building out a living quarter on one of these levels. So what do we have here? Magnetite. A skilled trader can trade with anyone as long as guests don't take a loss.
Ugh, more migrants. Can't we pass a law?
Okay, so that means if he is ranked as a skilled trader or higher, then he can trade anything as long as they are making a profit, even the sort of minutest profit. Is that what you mean by that? We have migrants, so we're gonna jump into Dwarf Therapist and have a look. Migrant wave. Read. 7 new migrants. Are any of them any good? No, they're terrible. Wood cutting, crafting, adequate. Like the best of them are adequate. Well, more peons for us then. Unassigned workers they are. They might be useful for military duty. Who knows? Back to Fortress. I was really hoping to get someone who could cut some gems for me. Now the best one I have is the glassmaker. But we'll get him going on glass then, I guess. Did I put him into that? Sorry, just quickly jumping back into Dwarf Therapist. No, I did not. Okay, so you need to change to be sort of a jeweler, but not really. I don't want you to do any cutting yet. But you're a great glass maker. So we will make a custom professional glass blower. That's what I'm going to call you. There we go. Now we have a glass blower. We can come and make our glass area. And hopefully, is it possible that I could limit what seeds are stored in this? No, I don't think so. They will take barrels or bins, yeah, and a bag will count as a barrel, presumably. Let's see, bag. Containers for storing various. So we have a box, bag. A bag will count as a bin then. Would it not? Because we have bags lined up over here. Goodness gracious me, there's a lot of things going on over here. Have all of these been properly made? No. Needs any workshop farming, weaving? Have I not set up my farmers? Oh, I have set up farmers. Okay, let's pick some random unassigned people. More farmers, please. You have absolutely no skill in it, but it is now your job to be farmers. You'll get better with time. There we go. Can someone please come and make glass workshop so you can start making glass? There he is. Our glass blower has arrived. Good. Now I want you to collect sand. And now I just have to think, where would that be stored? Filled sandbags will count as furniture, I do believe. So we should set up a little bit of an area for him to store some bags of sand. We'll just make a little room for him up here. Collect sand. Repeat. Workflow. Add a limit. Powder of any sand. Keep 8 to 10. I know you're not going to be able to do that because you're missing a couple of bags, but at some point you will be able to do that. So we will go here. Have a little room for sand over there. So then we head down a couple of levels. Where should we go? 15? 15. We'll stop here at 15. And I will start thinking about the layout for our bedrooms. I also tend to keep the great dining hall on this level. So this is the center square. Here it is. We have this. And here. Yep, good, good. Should we do... we could do that. Great dining hall. I'm gonna make this the great dining hall. Whoops. Then it would be this to go away, right? Yeah, and then we'll be here. Good. Just take that out here, open these up, and like that. And just to mark the boundary of the great dining hall there, we are gonna take these out. Well, we're not gonna mine them out right now, but I'm gonna mark them. So what I'm trying to do here is these three here will be the great dining hall, which means I have to take them away because I'm gonna dig that out above them, and then I'm gonna channel down to make it a raised ceiling, so that it's more grand. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but let's pretend it does. We're gonna dig that out, smooth off the walls on the sort of second floor of the great dining hall, channel down and smooth out the walls there. And that means all this area around here will be, whoops, you don't have to be dug at a lower priority, will be for bedrooms. Like so. So that means we will go into it here. Like this. And we'll really need to set up a macro for this. Otherwise it's going to be too much clicking. But I will make sort of a grid. Actually, let's set up the macro now before I forget, and then I end up doing everything manually. So if we start from here and we remake this grid and we say record up there, we go into remove designation, down, up, over, and back over, and then we go over one. Go to D again, stop recording. There we go. Whoops, missed. Yeah, whoops. Forgot to hit D at the beginning of the macro, so now it does it at the end. So if you do it the first time, it's gonna fail. And then we do here, play, 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 not P. Play. There we go. Then we take this, this, and this. Do all these 2, 3, 4, and one more. Fantastic. Then we just need to open up a hallway going all the way across, going all the way down, not like that. Jesus Christ. Like that. And then here, I would guess. Good place to have it. But then again, yeah, no. We'll just go with it here. Pattern will be good anyways. We just need to open up this as well. Get access to the other side of these. Like so. And this will also then be a hall, wouldn't it? Well, wait, if that is, then these don't really have to be. Okay, then I can move that down one. That makes more sense. Whoops. Oh, we'll fix that afterwards. So then these would be, and those would be rooms. This would not be a room. No, this would be a room. And this would be the hallway. Leaving this out of it for now until we start expanding. Yep. And that would connect this over here. Good, good, good. We're gonna let the dwarves dig out this hallway, and that'll hopefully also give us some more minerals. They're bound to find some gold or some silver or some iron or something in here. They can just keep on trucking. This will also be a shortcut down into here. In fact, maybe we'll open up the hall down there as well. Yeah, sounds good. We'll do that. And obviously we have to do this, or nothing's gonna happen. Whoops. Like so. There we go. Dig, dig, dig. Here comes the miners. Let me quickly check the miners in Dwarf Therapist to see that they are now legendary miners, both of them. One is +2 and one is +3. So this shouldn't take too long. And we can go down and hotkey this while we're here. So this will be 4. Rename LQ. Zoom here. Good. Going down, yeah. Pretty, but not very efficient. Yeah, I know. I suppose the more efficient solution for the bedrooms would be to center them all or spread them out over several floors to keep them close to the stairway. Yeah, I know. So it would be better if I kept them close to the central staircase. But how much time do they really spend in the rooms anyway? As opposed to moving around and sleeping and all that stuff. An efficient design ends up into an upside down pyramid. Yeah, I guess it would. But I try to build. I want to say semi-realistically. About how realistic can you get with dwarves in a mountain.
I can't do it.
Yeah, they do make regular trips to the rooms. But it works. It works. It's not the most efficient, I know that, but it keeps them happy, have nice rooms. And it works well enough. I find it's more important to keep the workshop floor efficient, because when they go to and from the rooms, they just go, and they're moving at their normal dwarf speed. But when they're carting rocks around, you want to make that trip shorter, because it takes forever. Even with a wheelbarrow, it slows down, at least a little bit, I think. So you want to keep them moving. No place to store sand. We need it's furniture, isn't it? So types. Forbid all types. Sandbags. Can come in here. So once they dug out the corridors, I'm going to, let's see how many people are there. There's 22 people living in the fort, so we're going to dig out a little over 22 rooms just to make room for them. And start throwing in beds. And we should also, before we get going with that, we should set up, like, you make beds, you make barrels, bins and wheelbarrows. You should also make cabinets. Or we could make stone cabinets, because we have a limited supply of wood. So stone cabinets would be better. Let's see. I'm gonna set up a... Make me some cabinets. Repeat. Workflow at a limit. Cabinet of any rock. And same as with the beds, we want 8 to 10 because I usually do 10 at a time. So it's nice to keep them around. One tip for the workshop floor. Have I experimented with track stops to dump items down channeled out shafts for rapid sea level movement?
No, I can't do it.
No, actually I haven't. I never, or I won't say never. I have played around with the track and the minecart system, but I never really found a good system for it. But it might be something I'll do in this fort. Because the plan with this fort, it's an easy enough start. It's in fairly, I don't think it was calm. It was wilderness surroundings. Not talking about... What do you mean track? Well,
I can't do that there.
if you're not talking about cars, then what do you mean by track stops? Yeah, track stops are used to auto dump. So yeah, but you would have a minecart, just one tile track stop. Yeah. Yeah, and then you have a straight shaft going down to just dump shit going down. Yeah, that would work well. Maybe for I might do that for something like wood. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just thinking that would technically then be a quantum stockpile. And I like the quantum stockpile, but I also like the look of the sort of ordinary stockpile. Because it makes more sense in the real world. But I could do that kind of stockpile from like above ground. I could set my wood stockpile, for instance, to store only or to not pull from anywhere, just to receive from that or from another stockpile, and I could have sort of a stockpile in the corner here where things get delivered from far above. Well, no, I would have to go through the floor there. Ugh. Well, I can make spaces for it. And then have an area up here where there's a minecart and there's store wood here. And they would dump stuff in. Say, improvise with these dump chutes. You need to manage when people should gather things at the lowest sea levels, or else they get dumped on. Yeah. Yeah, you would need a stockpile, but I was saying you could put like if we go to the example then with wood, so I could put a stockpile above ground, just a tiny sort of 2x3, and say we put wood in here, and they would put all the wood in there, and then have
Yes, I'll do it.
that pull
Well, I won't
into
work.
the track stop with minecart, and then dumps down a chute and falls down into the wood retrieval area. And then to prevent people from getting squashed and killed by falling wood, we could, in theory, then say we go down here and we build incoming wood hole, right, like here. That wood would fall down here. We put a door in. You don't need the minecart? I thought you needed the minecart to sort of just be in the track stop, and then the dwarfs would put things into it and it would immediately dump. We can test that later on. This sounds like a great plan. We can do this later. But if we make a room here, like danger of falling items, we put a door in so they don't open the door and get killed. And above that, like 1Z level up, we build a bridge that retracts, connected to a lever. So then we could sort of put out a shield for the dwarves that would protect them from falling wood that would fall then on the bridge. And then we
Sorry, I
could
can't
open
do
it
it,
and
sir.
it will fall down into the room. So we just sort of lock the door, fall into the room, close the bridge again, open the door, and then can pull wood back out from it. Resuming sand powder. Like, you see... Do we have bags of sand? Stock. Enhanced. Sand. Black sand bag. Fantastic. Where is it? What is it I had to do that? View. Item. You. No, I have to actually find it manually. Can I do search for sand? Shift Z. It's stored down here. Yeah, You'll build a bridge on top. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, and that would stop invaders. But if I had a hole like that, I would put it inside the wall. Speaking of wall, I don't have a wall.
No.
Should probably build a wall. But I would put that inside of the wall. And the retracting bridge, I think, would work well, just to sort of protect us from falling wood items.
Winter has arrived.
Winter is upon us. Yay, another minute of quick saving. Yeah, I'm liking the wood thing. Or the dump chute idea. Could get that done at some point. Not right now, but we could get that done. I'm gonna write that down. Dump chute. We'll get that done. Because I've always wanted to do stuff with minecarts, and yes, I can see you say the minecart isn't involved, technically. But I've always wanted to do something with minecarts to go the other way, to get things up. It's the way I build, the further down I get, looking for more minerals, more things, I would like an efficient way to bring those up to my workshop. And I haven't really found any good ways to do that. You can help with that. Well, let's hope you come around for another stream then, because it's not going to be today, because I'm nearing the end of this stream. I have work in the morning, and right now it's 10:30 here in Norway, so I can't keep this up for much longer. Honeybees. Yes. Bees. Bringing up good, I assume you mean goods, easier than bringing up the raw materials. Yeah, so just move the smelters down, is what you mean. For the, for those things. Yeah, but when you get really far down and hit sort of lava and magma, we build magma forges, and we would do the smelting down there. That actually, that would work pretty good.
I can't do that there.
You could almost hear the crickets. Well, I think it's because if I speed down, dig down fast, head for the magma forges. Early on, just passing through any cave I found, walling it off while I go to protect myself a little bit. And if I'm lucky, I won't hit any of them going down. And then build the magma forges and use the dump chute idea for the rest. Just make a chute that would just dump stuff, and we could have sort of entry levels at each of the mine levels where they would put the ore stones and just throw it down. An impulse ramp. Yeah, I've read about it on the wiki. I think I tried to build one way back, but couldn't get it to work quite right. But this will hopefully be a long-going fortress. So I might get around to doing that. But I think it would be... I think I like the idea about putting the magma forges in early, or not early, or soonish. And then just the dump chute from all the mines. Just have one central chute that would just sort of dump all the way down to the magma forge, where the dwarves could pull it out. One, sometimes two per Z level. Yeah. Depending on turns and how many tracks there are. Yeah. We will get around to it at some point. Not today, but not today. At some point. Oh, we're done here. Then we need to smooth this off. Let's not care about the floor, because that is going to be get away. Sounds like I'm pretty knowledgeable. Yeah. As pretty as you get. No, I don't know. I played quite a lot of Dwarf Fortress. Tried a lot of weird things. Never really managed to get all the way to the end. I usually have a lot of plans of things I want to do, and I end up dying or having fun, as we say in the Dwarf Fortress community. I end up having too much fun and losing the fort. But I'm hoping to go slow and steady here. Had a couple of forts in the past where I did get quite far. Then came some mountain titan or something, and I couldn't resist the urge to let it end at some point, because I locked myself in. I was like, screw you, titan, I can manage without going outside for a long while. But eventually the urge to sort of, no, I want to kill you, became too strong, and he destroyed me utterly. It was actually quite hilarious, because while we had the mountain titan and I was trying to lure it in, a forgotten beast came from the caves below, which I also then had to lure in. But once the mountain titan got in and started decimating us, then the forgotten beast broke in, and they ended up fighting each other. The titan actually won, killed the forgotten beast, who was a hairy frog, if I remember correctly. It was a great moment. Dig out. The miners will come and get rid of all this stuff. And our 2-story dining hall will be, well, dug out. Not complete, but dug out and ready to start being filled with furniture and engravings of all our great dwarven deeds. Let's see. I ordered nest boxes like ages ago. It has been built. That is Shift N for the nest box. One of the more annoying things to build. Let's see, if I go around here, I can just hit enter. So there we have lots of nest boxes. That should be a total of, what is it? Is it 11 across here? Ah, screw it. We'll just keep going till it's empty. I ordered 20, and we're gonna have 20. Needs nest box. Good. See if we can't get... and now... DFAC. I'll put DFAC up for you so you can see what I'm doing. Auto nest box start. Not enough free nest box zones. You need one more. I mean, I need one more. Do I have... No, I can't have that many chickens. There's 20 in there. There's no way I need more. Maybe it counted the other ones. Or just it didn't count because only one was installed or something. Let's turn off DFAC. See, it is a zone here, right? Yeah, good. Zones. So hopefully we can get some chickens. Needs cloth making. Yeah, I know, needs weaving. Can you share an animal? Repeat. Body part of any yarn. Sure, sort of 5 to 10 will be good. We can get a lot of stuff shared with that. How are we currently not pasteurized? We have a ram who's not pasteurized, who needs to be. Winter is here and the water has frozen. I tried to dam a river once. That was pretty fun. Didn't work. But still, it's pretty fun. The way I did that is I was in a ravine, or I had this great ravine where the water ran. And I, during winter, dug in and channeled out in the ice. Then I built walls in. No, floodgates. I built floodgates in and tried to get them to block the river. And it worked somewhat, but the water actually spills over. Or spilled over. But that was, if it was just a straight river like this, I could dam it off here and it wouldn't go. Because Dwarf Fortress water doesn't move up in sea level. At least not to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it does. It doesn't simulate pressure that way. Or does it? I think it would if the source was on a higher level. No. Yeah, no, if the source is on a higher level. Yeah. Like your say Dwarven Fort, I know. If the source is on a higher level, it would give pressure up. But you can break that by going diagonally. So that's a trick. While we're here, I'm going to start building the wall, because we need to get the wall going. Let's go far out here. No, wall. Box select, for God's sakes. All the way down here. Nice blocks. T. Chop down the trees. So I want to clear out some of this hill that's behind us here. I need the trees to go away first. I'm going to clear out some of this hill to back here so I can get my refuse pile included. Okay, so just one more up here. Build wall. Just build that over here, and I will wall back further later to include the refuse pile, but we'll put a door in at that point. Right now they can just go around. Nice blocks. Do we have more blocks? We have mica blocks. Good. So we'll want to get that. We'll go over here, go down some, clear out this area. That looks. We can do that now. Make this go away. So we have room to put a wall in, and then we will have two entrances to the fort. We'll have one on this end and one on that end, and we'll wall off along the river all the way here. And actually, if you could chop down these now, that would be great, because then you can get the wood off the ice and cart it inside. And I think we should Now 31. Let's ramp that up. 70 to 80. Right? Make more charcoal. We'll set up another job for it, so we'll have 2 people going on that at the same time. We can get some of this wood carted in, turned into coal bars. That seems like a terrible idea. What are you doing? Is he trapped in the ice or something? Outpost liaison. Why are you just standing there? Damn it. I don't like that. Ill omen to have the outpost liaison just sort of loitering around during winter. It's like, what the hell is she doing? Why hasn't she left? Resuming production of yarn body parts. Yay. More of that. These have probably been suspended. No? Oh. Impressive. What are these? A muskox. The hell is a muskox? We will ask the wiki. Can't find it, did I? A muskox. Okay. A musk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it's probably muskox, but I speak good and all that stuff. Large animal tundras. Not hunting or war trainable. Can they be shared? Butchering returns stuff. Butchering does not return hair, so presumably no, they cannot be shared. Some dwarves like musk oxen for their strength. Can be captured in cage traps and trained into fairly valuable exotic pets. We'll keep an eye out for that and try to capture some later. Yeah, they're running around, scared as all hell. Oh my god, what's happening? The hunter is hunting? What is he hunting? He's hunting a badger? No. Ah, the war dog. The war dog is attacking the muskox. Go war dog. It's gonna be some meat and some leather. It looks like the muskox is terrified. That's all hell. And then Tosid here, the farmer, he's like, no, bad dog. Stop killing the muskox. We need him. Can we should probably chain up the dog. But that means we will need a chain. And we don't have that. We do, however, have quite a lot of silver lying around here, doing absolutely nothing. Have we not found anything useful? Orthoclase. What is this? It's flareite. Lena. Well, some useful things would be nice. Like magnetite or something. Let's go searching. We're down here at 20. Just looking for things. Let's do a couple of crosses here. Maybe we'll run into a cave or something. Resuming production of sand powder. Well, I could in theory tell him to just make glass. Green glass. Oh, it's been a long time since I did glass industry. What do I need to make clear glass? Glass corresponds to difficulty in its production, with green glass having the lowest material value. Clear glass, glass making industry. So to make rock crystals. What's crystal? I need pearl ash. Yeah, I need wood and make pearl ash to make clear glass. And pearl ash is made. It's not the same as just ash, I believe. Let's see. There is 1 bar of pearl ash in addition to a bag of sand. Pearl ash is a wood-based product primarily used for manufacturing clear glass, created at a kiln or a magma kiln. Doing so requires 1 unit of potash, as well as whatever fuel is required to become a kiln. Pearl ash is actually one of the more labor-intensive products in produce. Putting 1 unit of wood to ash, ash to potash, ashery, just to acquire the input materials for its creation. Pearl ash is produced in bars with no quality. Green glass it is. Because there's no way I'm spending all of that time making. We have crystal glass, but we need crystal rock formations for that. So screw that. Make raw green glass, which would be the first step for anything. Let's see, how much glass should we keep around then? 15 to 20 units of glass, rough green glass. Short native platinum, that's good. Let's see. Well, this is an easy way to see what we have, really. Melt magnetite, do it forever. Wood furnace. I built the wrong thing. Yay! Go me. Go away. They look awfully similar though. That is a smelter. That is a wood furnace. Now that is damn similar. They're not just similar, they're completely the same. But obviously they don't do the same thing. Stray war dog. No, what happened to the war dog? Bruising the skull. The force pulls the neck, tearing apart the fat, bruising the muscle, and tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue. The tendon in the upper spine has been torn. The stray war dog falls over. Okay, so the farmer didn't actually come out a bad dog. Come here, dog. He was like, ooh, dead dog, and then just pulled him back, or paralyzed dog at that point probably. And now he's dead. So. Quickly, before he rots? Can we butcher the animal? Let's make use of the dog while we have him. Someone gonna come and do that? Needs butcherable animal. You can't do that? Has been found dead. Where is he? Oh, way up here, a stray war dog. So he went into the forest and died. Well, gee, thanks, dog. Not really what I had in mind. Let's go over there. Mica blocks. Move out to, say, here. More blocks, please. Orthoclase. Nice blocks. Good, we have enough blocks. Always build your walls out of blocks. Mucho, mucho important. Low on blocks. Oh my god! We bought an ox! No, a thing. We bought a boar. I almost forgot.
Really? Let me see it.
No, never mind.
Okay. Strange mood. He's been taken by mood. That is presumably a strange mood. Not a fae or possessed or whatever. We're gonna see where he goes with this. But first, I have to fix these things. First things first. Where is our caged boar? You can be put into this pasture. Okay. And then we will see where our hunter goes.
I claim this workshop.
The leather works. Oh, frig's sake. Let's hope we have all the things he need. He goes for leather. And then he stops. He's gonna need cut gems. Just you wait and see. Stacked leather. Oh, seriously? You just need more leather? What do we have? I have cat leather, which is in a job. Okay, that's all the leather I have. Well, we have some animals. Dog's not going to give us anything. But we have a yak, cow, and a horse, both of which would give us leather. Now we'll go for that. We'll do the horse first. See if that helps. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to hopefully see this strange mood through, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to stream again, but it's gonna be more of this same fortress. If you want to be notified of me streaming, make sure to follow me on Twitch to get notifications when I go online. I'm not really active on Twitter or any of the other platforms, so... But you could follow me on Twitter as well. Links should be in the description below, etc. Here comes the horse, ready to be butchered. Good. Someone come and tan his leather. Unless we don't have a leather worker. Pause. I'm going back into Dwarf Therapist. We do not have a leather worker. Or we do, but that's the hunter who is now taken by a strange mood. So, no, not the farmers. Who is good at leatherworking? No one. Well, we'll just put anyone. You can do some leatherworking and some tanning, which is actually what we need, tanning. Pause. Now we have a tanner who is not the actual dwarf caught in the fey mood or in the strange mood. So we'll see what he makes once we get something tanned. Tan hide. Come on. Someone gonna come and do it? Okay. Random dwarf. Congratulations, you are promoted to leather worker, removing you from all other work. Making sure you can focus on the task at hand, which is saving the other one. What's he called? The hunter. From going insane. Oh, come on. How hard is it to tan a hide? There we go. Like, you brought a hide in now. Does that kind... Like, what do you have? Tan a hide. What do you have in your inventory? View the job. Stray horse skin. Yeah, which means we should probably be storing skin over the wall here in the refuse stockpile where we have hair and other stuff like that. Or we could put it in the leather stockpile. Particularly secretive. Yeah, no shit. You need more. Alright. Running out of leather producing animals here, but we will take the yak cow as well. And we will get our first artifact. Hopefully. It looks to me like he needs leather and that's about it. Slaughtered. He's gonna tan it. Three, two, one. Okay, 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Tanned. Yes! Work has begun on the mysterious construction. Looking forward to see what it is. Just waiting to see what it is, and then we're gonna call it a night. See, I'm wondering if I should probably write this down. I know I can go in and see it later, but I think I'm gonna post stream. I'm gonna write down what happens here to sort of compile a list of our legendary artifacts. Put it on one of my web servers. It's just a simple web page of a list of the wondrous things we have created. A sort of a history of the fort. He has... Ooh, disgusting. Zibrek has the hunter has created Beko Ramkol. Beko... Yeah, whatever. A sleek cat leather mask. He's gonna be Catwoman. She actually is a woman. She claims it as a family heirloom. Let's go read more about it. This is Beko Ramcall, the tempted counselors, a sleek cat leather mask. Meow. It's made of leather. What's it worth? Do I get the value? It's worth 4,440 dwarf bucks. So enter. I want to view it. View the description. This is a sleek cat leather mask. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with horse leather. On the item is an image of a giant cassowary in cat leather. On the item is an image of Lethast Copperwatch, the dwarf, in yak leather. So that's it, our first artifact. I'm gonna have to end the stream now because I have work in the morning and I have to go to bed. And as I mentioned before, I don't know when I'm gonna get the time to stream again. Hopefully, maybe once more this week. I don't know. If not, it's gonna be next week. But if you do enjoy the stream and want to see more of the fort, please do follow me on Twitch to get notified for when I decide to stream again. I have no set schedule, just do it for fun. And it's going to be more Dwarf Fortress because this is what I enjoy playing. So, for everyone who joined and watched, have a good night, and I will hopefully see you around some other time. Goodbye for now.